Alright, y'all ready, right?
Yeah, I'm ready. You?
You gonna scoot over?
We got bunny mysteries over here.
There's no mystery in the middle, man.
Well, alright, fine.
God, what is wrong with you?
The Bill never complains this much, man.
Man, the Bill can't even speak English.
That's what
you want him on the show? Put him on the show, man. I don't get paid enough for this.
Alright.
We don't get paid.
Alright. Alright, guys. We're starting PTI in 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. I'm Sunil Kani.
And I'm Adam Kara. Insert joke here. Really, Shayad? Really?
Oh.
You write insert joke here? You can't even write the joke on the script? Are you kidding me right now?
I thought you were gonna wing
Kidding
it.
me right now?
I'm sorry.
If you do this one more time, I swear to God, we'll replace you with a kill moment. I swear to God.
Akio doesn't know jokes.
Dude, I don't care. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
sorry,
I
guys.
hate this show. I hate this.
It's alright. He's only mad at Shine, not at you.
You wanna go?
And alright, so for those of you guys who don't know what PTI is, it's a show where Adam and I debate about random topics that no one cares about in SAFL and SABL, and you guys trash us.
All the time. Especially that guy, whatever his name is, Moby. And then the other guy who doesn't show up to
You know
SFL,
what? From
Zayno.
now on, I think we gotta give Moby a nickname. Mubin. Moradia. You're called Mubin Moradia from now on.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sick and tired of playing these like so-called nicknames. I'm gonna start calling people by their real name. Sambo's real name. Sambo. I don't know Sambo's real name. Alright, let's get into it. So on today's show, we're going to talk about Code Red going undefeated, vicious and delicious, not winning or losing, and the uncles keep getting older. You know who you are, Golden Club members. Alright, first we're going to start off with Code Red. Shine, start the timer. Got you.
Alright. So,
Alright.
what do you think about Akil Moment throwing 4 interceptions?
Yeah, he threw 4 interceptions, but he's the greatest player of all time.
Is he really 4 interceptions? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but he ran for 2 touchdowns, and he kind of threw a touchdown.
He's a quarterback and ran 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, but I mean, come on, what do you expect? It's Akil Moment. He's the greatest player of all time. You can't trust other players to do things for him.
All I see is that he's got a lot of interceptions. He got 3 interceptions.
Yeah,
defense.
He got him, though.
Yeah,
He's
doing
gave him down. He threw 4, and he got 3.
How about the rest of the team? What did the rest of the team do? Others
Rest
had
of
1
the team didn't do
touchdown? Others had 1 touchdown?
Yeah,
That was a lucky touchdown to you?
Yeah, that was really... I don't know what was up with that. But what I'm saying is that you can't bash Akil, man. Akil's so well-rounded, man.
Yeah.
He's so smart.
Yeah, he's very smart.
He's good-looking.
He's going to UT.
He's good to UT. He's good-looking.
He is very good looking. Have you seen his body?
I
Oh
know,
my
dude.
God.
He's got that new fade thing going on. I really like it.
Fade.
But the thing that surprises me most about these numbers is the fact that no one is doing anything else on this team except for Akil Moment. I don't know how far they can go with just Akil Moment doing everything. You know what I mean? Like, if Shine was the quarterback of this team, they'd be 0-2 right now.
Oh, really?
But it's Akil Moment, the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, mate.
And that's the reason.
Yeah. If he's the greatest player, then I feel like you should have thrown more touchdowns.
I mean, you feel like you should have thrown more touchdowns. But, I mean, the bottom line is that they win games. He's like Tim Tebow. They win
They're
games.
2-0?
Yeah.
Who'd they play?
I don't know, 2 easy teams, I
2 easy
guess.
teams, exactly. 2 easy
But
teams.
I mean, but still, 2-0 is 2-0, man. They're atop the leaderboard. How you gonna
the
criticize?
Texans were 2-0 and they got destroyed by
You know
the
what?
Packers.
You know what? I think you're jealous.
I'm jealous.
I think you're jealous
I'm jealous of Akil Moment.
because Shine talks about Akil more than he talks about you. That's the thing.
It's a little true.
It's
But
true.
I just have my Bonnie mystery.
Yeah.
She always cares about me.
Yeah. But I think she cares a little more about Shine too. But the bottom line is that Akil Moment's greatest player of all time. They're 2-0 and. Oh, well, there's
Is that the bell? It's just so hard. It's like Germany all over again. Look at that. Alright.
Alright, let's get to this next topic. Vicious and delicious.
That sounds really... That sounds like an unwinning team. Or not winning team and not losing team. It seems like a team that only ties and never wins or loses.
Oh. You know what the big thing is here though?
That Adam Conrad had 6 catches.
Yeah, man, that's the only thing that matters on this show. Is that Adam Conrad 6 touches and a touchdown. How are you gonna take that touchdown?
Good touchdown.
And an interception.
Was it a simultaneous catch?
With one hand, with my left hand.
Was it one eye and one leg?
One
leg?
No, it was just one hand. I had both my eyes.
Alright,
I'm not as good as Akil Moment. I'm sorry.
Alright, so you guys can't win. You guys can't lose. What does that make you guys?
We're undefeated. That's what it makes us.
Undefeated.
Makes us
I like that term. Undefeated.
Undefeated.
How long can you guys stay undefeated 4.
Hey, as long as, I don't care. As long as
Until
we
Zeno
can
comes
go,
back?
we can go
Until-
6 and 0 if
6
we're
and 0?
all like it, or 0 and 6.
Does it have to do anything with Zeno not being there?
Man, I'm upset with Zeno, man.
So is Mystery.
How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna be a second round pick on your team and not show up to the games?
I think she just lost draft stocks.
You know,
Again.
I mean, the thing is that like we needed him, we really needed him because we had Janif or Hanif in the game instead of him, and Hanif or Janif, sorry, his name is Janif, dropped a couple key passes. I mean, he played good on defense. He had
So you're telling me Zeno couldn't drop a couple key passes?
But there's a reason we picked him up second because we're expecting him to make those key catches coming into the game. You know what I mean? Like we're not. And Cheyenne did all he could do. He had another 6 catches and a touchdown, and interception.
That's a lot of work.
Identical stats as his 7th round counterpart, Adam Gara. But that's fine. You know what I mean? Like he's the first rounder. I mean, you know, Akil Moment had 2 touchdowns, but I mean, you know, what more can we ask from him? You know, we have a rookie quarterback. Well, I mean, I'm gonna call him a rookie quarterback. I know he played year 1, but that doesn't matter to me. In Amin Ali, and I mean, I really feel like he could do better. But I think with Zeno coming back next week, I think we'll be a lot better. All right, there's the bell. All right, now we're gonna get to a topic that I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I want to talk about it. I know we talked about it a lot last week. We're gonna talk about the older people at SAFL just getting older.
Golden Club?
Golden Club. Specifically two players. In the Husnelli brothers.
Ooh, they're old.
They're
And honestly, I'm fat, but you guys are getting fat too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question about it. You know, Riyadh really got upset with me last week for bashing him, and I mean,
Well, he did have 4 catches and 0 touchdowns.
I feel like the key stat is that he's behind 10 non-first round receivers in receptions. Can you believe that? How are you supposed to be a first round pick, and you told me?
I know how. It's the name.
It's the name.
It's the name.
I think that's what I said. That's what I said last episode. And people got a little upset with me for that. He was giving it because lifetime achievement, and I really feel like he backed it up this week. But the one person who I thought would never get old, never. I thought he would play SAFL competitively till he was 50.
I'm Sean?
No.
He's old.
I thought he would play competitively, and I thought he would be perfectly fine. I thought he would play quarterback when his son played SAFL.
That'd be awesome.
He's finally showing that he's not. He's growing tired and he's growing old. He's hustling.
Wow.
He's tied for 4th in completion percentages.
That's not bad.
I mean, but you gotta look at his second game where he was only 1 for 13.
1 for 13.
1 for 13. I mean, we gotta ask Tony Vialli, aka Akil's
Best friend.
Shine aka Shine Ali, to look that up for us. But I mean, I really feel like that's probably one of the.
Did you say 1 for 13?
1 for 13, and not only that, he had no touchdowns and 2 picks. I think that has to be one of the worst performances of a quarterback in SAFL history. I mean, there's no doubt about it, and they did lose the game. So I think that's going to be a big thing to go to see if they can pull that together.
Real quick, whose fault was that? Do you think it was the quarterback's fault, or do you think it was the receiver's fault on that game? Real quick.
I feel like the 2 picks. I mean, with that 2 picks and with the 1 for 13, I think you gotta blame Aziz, man. I know Riyadh is a little slower receiver, but you picked him up in the first round, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready to go, man. You gotta get him. You gotta look at him, and you gotta look at him a little more. I know you have most of our teams a little better, a little quicker receiver, but I think it goes to Aziz on that one.
All right. Hopefully they do better, and I feel like they should. Hopefully.
All right. Another thing. Who do you think did worse this week, or who do you think's fault it was that Frankie had a bad week? Frankie's or Imshan's?
Frankie Imshan's. Who dropped 3 clutch catches? Was it Frankie or Imshan?
It was Frankie.
It was Frankie. Game-winning touchdown dropped by
Frankie.
Frankie. 6 catches all week. Okay, that 6 catches is pretty decent. No touchdowns. You're number 1 receiver. You have 6 catches. That's good. No touchdowns. You're number 1 receiver. That means either other guys are scoring or no one else is scoring. I mean,
and I feel like that's a major reason why they lost this week is because he only had 6 catches and no touchdowns. And if he would have caught that, that's a game winner.
But you know what he did have? It's not that only didn't he didn't have touchdowns. We also whined a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna complain, then you have to be able to catch the ball.
We called this too that he would complain if he didn't have his 10 catches.
Yeah, and he got the ball. He was targeted, and that ball was in his hands. And I know Imshan's a bad quarterback, or okay, average quarterback, whatever. He's definitely one of the worst in this league. When those balls come and they come good, you gotta catch them.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next topic. Is whose fault do you think it was again? Adil Ali's or Zahir Babari's?
Alright, real talk. I think it's kind of expected that we've already talked about how Adil isn't really a first round pick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
4 catches, I would say that's all right, but no touchdowns. You know, I feel like he could have done much better.
Yeah.
I think Zaire targeted him. He looked from every single play first.
Yeah.
And, you know, he ended up getting into Ghazi.
Yeah.
And, you know, Ghazi had the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's got to be Adil's fault. Like, he's got to get open.
He definitely does. I feel like he does. But I mean, you gotta look at it in the perspective of Adil. I mean, he's gotta catch. He's gotta. I mean, he's just not there. I feel like he's just not there physically. So I think that Ghazi will do better than him, much better than him in the next couple weeks to come, because Zahir Babari is now understanding that Ghazi is not the receiver. I mean, that Adil Ali is not the receiver that he drafted in the first round.
And you know, Zook Ghazi is good. I still think he's a decent pick. And I mean, Zahir, it's Ghazi and Adil.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, Ghazi was a first round pick a while back. He was. I mean, so you gotta. I mean, I think they got a good. I think they'll be okay. But the thing is that if Adil Ali doesn't start to show up, then that's gonna be a problem for him. It really
They're
is.
0-2, and you predicted them to go 0-2.
Yeah.
So I mean.
So I think that's gonna be a little bit of a hiccup for them. But I think Zahir Babari is one of the better quarterbacks in the league, so he should be okay. He should be okay, I think.
All right, let's get on to
the next topic.
Surprising performances.
Yeah, this week, man, there was a lot of them actually.
Actually, this is really surprising. Actually, both of them are surprising. Sorry, but Ishan Baidani, 7 catches, 1 touchdown.
And I feel like that was a monstrous performance, and they really needed that because Adil Ali just didn't show up this week, as we said before. So they needed someone to step up, and I think Ishan Baidani can fill that role. I'm not sure if it can happen again, but I can tell you one thing, that this week, being tied 3rd overall, if he was like a 7th or 8th round pick, those are amazing numbers, and I really feel like if he can do that again, if he can do that on a consistent basis, then their team will be set.
Or how about this other guy? You've probably heard of him, Adam Kara. 6 catches, 1 touchdown, also 7th round pick.
Yeah.
In their draft.
Oh,
you can't talk about it. I'll talk about this. Mr. Adam Kara, PTI, whatever he be called. Can't shut his mouth, Kara, whatever, you know. 6 catches, that's better than most first-round receivers. 1 touchdown, better than most receivers, period. Not even just first round. And you did pretty good. And the fact that you were a counterpart to Shine's receptions, and it was only you two playing. Like, Armand didn't have any catches.
Yeah.
I think he had 1 catch all day. And Zaino didn't even show up because he doesn't care for the team. And
that's harsh. But I mean, whatever.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, you're stepping it up, and you have some good routes.
Everyone gets lucky. All right, let's move on to this one. This is a monstrous performance
Yeah,
by a guy who also talks a lot of crap.
I don't talk.
Not you.
Oh.
Not you. Nakash Muhammad. Or whatever his name is. Momin? Is it Nakash Momin?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Whatever. Nakash. You guys know Nakash. I think that he had a monster performance with 8 sacks. I mean, we thought last year he played really good. I think this year he topped that. He topped that week 1 this week with 8 sacks.
He's very fast, and I like the way he plays. I think on Aziz himself, he got the most sacks on Aziz.
Yeah, and I think that's a clutch performance by him, and they're gonna need that coming forward from him. All right, let's get into this over/under section where we bring in our cheap our low budget assistants, since AKYSB doesn't want to provide us with any kind of funds
or food.
We had to go through our own piggy bank and find a free Starbucks drink for Shaham to get him over here to be our cameraman.
All right, over or under Ghazi, another 2 touchdown performance.
Okay, first of all, which guys are you talking about?
So the only one who had to do that performance.
Because I saw Ursan Ghazi. I think he got a touchdown too. So you know, we're talking about Zoe Ghazi here. I think you said he wasn't a good receiver, and I was like, he's an alright receiver. We did 2 touchdowns. He has the most touchdowns in SAFL right now in terms of receivers.
Okay, I was expecting, although I know I call Adil out, I was expecting Zahir to go a lot more to Adil, but it seems like it could happen again. It definitely could happen again because the fact of the matter is that Adil isn't stepping up, and neither is anyone else on the team except for Isham. But I don't know if Isham can come back.
Right, you'll pick over under.
I think he'll go over.
I'm gonna go under, just because I feel like just because of this conversation we just had, Zahir just go for Adil.
All right. Donish and Mubin hooking up for 8 receptions.
Oh man, Mubin. Okay, Donish looked awesome out there when I watched him play. I think he's 5 for 5 in the first drive down the field, but 8 receptions is a lot from Mubin. And I think that if they hook up like they did, where Donish only looked at Mubin, and Mubin caught all his balls, I feel like that could happen. But in my opinion, that will not happen because they're playing better defenses.
Okay, but I think that the Donish really doesn't have no other receiver to go to. So who's he gonna go to?
He's gonna lob it up and throw a pick. That's what I'm telling you right now.
Well, I mean, I think that he's gonna go to Mubin. I think he's gonna get a lot of interceptions because he's gonna throw it up there a lot. But I think I'm gonna say over again.
All
right. Over under. Akil throws more than 4 interceptions.
This has got to be an over. I mean, I don't see it any other way.
Akil's good though. Don't forget.
Yeah, he's the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you have bad receivers on your team, man, that's what it is. Akil Bowman can never
You're telling
be
me
played.
better than the first overall pick, Mubin Meradia?
I think he's better than one point. I think he's better than Shai.
We'll talk over more than 4. I'm telling you, he's gonna throw 6. That's 2 more.
I'm gonna say over, but I think he's gonna throw 5. I think he's gonna throw 4 or 5
All right.
easy. All right, let's get to this last one.
Over under. Will Nabil eat 4 muffins?
Oh man! If he shows up, I think he's gonna show up this week because he ate too much muffins last week. He ate 7 muffins. Out of the 7, that's 2 boxes plus 1. That's 233% of the muffins that I ate.
You know what? I'm gonna go. Nabil told me he's going on a diet. I'm gonna say under.
Yeah, he told me when I died last year. He gained 15 pounds.
Okay.
Freshman 15.
I love you, Nabil. Under. He's gonna go under. He's gonna go under.
I was gonna go under.
Alright, let's get into this big finish. Alright, put us on the minute. Put us on the minute clock, shot. Put it on.
Alright, y'all got
1 minute drill. Give it to us.
Okay, ready? More impressive, Nakash's 8 sacks or Akil's 3 interceptions?
Akil's 3 interceptions because he's Akil.
I go in the gosh 8 sacks. That's crazy.
Alright, the move in its prime without a touchdown.
I
Concern?
don't call Move's prime anymore. It's Mubin Meradia, or what are you going to call
Is it a concern?
Is it a concern? Yeah, this first round.
No, he had 9 catches. Not a concern. Get out of
First
here.
round. He touchdowns.
Alright, Mubin, good fit with Donish?
He's only fit for Donish.
Yeah, I think at that pick, Donish just needed a tall receiver to throw to. I think he got a good pick in Mubin.
There's no one else.
There's no one else.
Alright, is Golden Club ready to retire?
Aziz and Riyadh, yes. The other guys who are 38 and 33, no.
Yeah, I think Sambo and I think the other 2 Golden Club members, Sambo and Nur Ali, are definitely outplaying their counterparts in Aziz and Riyadh. Aziz and Riyadh are looking old, man. Those kids are getting to him.
Alright, last question. Who you got in the finals?
Me Machine. Real talk. I got your team. Vicious and delicious.
I got. You'll find out next time. Sorry for going overtime. We'll try better next time. Good night, Tanzania.
All right. Good night.
That's Bonneville for those of you guys that don't
Good
understand.
night. Pakistan, but I feel like they don't have electricity there right now, so they can't watch this.
Yeah.
All right. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
All right.
I have a chemistry test tomorrow, so...
I hate this. Man, why do you do this show?
I know, dude. Everyone always just complains, man. So no moment, man. I wanted a commissioner's shirt. I messaged him after 3 o'clock. He's like, no, I hate this league.
Yeah. Hey, can we do PTI SAFL now? Right now?
We're doing it right now.
I'm just kidding.
This is over. It's over. It's over.
I couldn't think anything good.
Yeah,
I think.
that was
We don't get down like